Another beautiful day here in sunny Florida, and today we are unlocking a new city, or at least a city I have never been to. Today we are in Nokomis, Florida, checking out Magnolia Bay by Meritage Homes. What is going on, YouTube? If you are new to the channel, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. If you clicked on today's video, then you might be curious about venturing a little further out from the Tampa Bay area. Nokomis is a city just south of Sarasota, right outside Venice, and it's a cute little town in its own. Your nearest beaches are going to be Venice Beach, no, not the one in California, right here in Florida, and of course, Siesta Key over in Sarasota. And like I said earlier, this is my first time here as well, so we're going to be learning some new things together about what this area has to offer and how Meritage Homes is putting out a quality product for new buyers. Being that Nokomis is a little further outside a couple major areas, I figured the price point would be relatively lower for these new homes. However, the price point here in Magnolia Bay is starting at $379,000, and that is because they have not one, but two massive amenity centers exclusive to the residents of Magnolia Bay, including 2 swimming pools, 1 resort style, 1 lap pool. They have children's playgrounds, dog parks, 12 pickleball courts, a fitness center, and clubhouse. We're gonna check it all out soon. We have one model we're gonna get to see today, and it is right behind me. But before we do that, I wanna hit a pause. I always preface the video by saying I am a licensed agent in the state of Florida, so if you have real estate goals, questions, or dreams about moving to Florida, especially the Tampa Bay area, I would be honored to earn your business and help you make your transition here as smooth as possible. So I'm going to drop my contact information on screen so you can get in touch, and please don't hesitate to reach out, as I'm always here to be a resource for you. So we're going to check out the one model from Meritage Homes today. However, if you stick around long enough, we just might get a chance to see another model from another builder that's here in Magnolia Bay. So let's go. All right, so that is it for our model today. Not a really whole lot to showcase, but we've seen Meritage Homes in the past. We know they put out a great product, and one thing that we should take note of is that they are a spec home builder. So they are neither fully nor semi-customizable. Everything you see in the home is already put in place, it's put into the plans, and you kind of just take your pick from what they have available and they build it from scratch. The standout features for me are definitely the amenity center. I'm going to take you guys by because they do have 2 and they're completely finished. They're open. So we're going to go by and see them in just a second. One thing I've picked up from the sales consultant about Nokomis is I'm kind of looking at it as like a suburb of Sarasota or Venice, the same way you might have like a Zephyr Hills or Spring Hill to Tampa. If you were to settle down here in Nokomis, you would probably be comfortable with a small commute into the busier areas like Sarasota and Nokomis, where you're going to be able to get to enjoy your lifestyle and those family events that may happen on weekends. And like I said earlier, your nearest beaches are going to be Venice Beach, a local favorite, as well as Siesta Key up in Sarasota. You're only about 30 minutes and 45 minutes away respectively. Another thing I've noticed just as I was driving down into the area, there's a ton of new construction happening, not just residential. There's a lot of commercial developments as well, and I'm seeing a lot of apartment buildings. Now, that's for me is indicative of one thing, and that is population growth, as areas like Sarasota, Bradenton, I guess just Manatee and Sarasota counties become more unaffordable, as they have been for the last decade or so. People are probably getting pushed to these areas that are more affordable. They're growing. There's a lot more to do. And within the next coming few years, we'll probably see a lot more activity pop up in these areas and make it a more family friendly and lifestyle oriented environment. Now, I know I typically reserve these videos for just one builder, but we do have a Perry Homes model right here behind us. And since they're next door to each other, I figured why not see both? So let's jump in and check out this Perry Homes model and see how they compare. Okay, so first things first, it's evident why Perry Homes' price point is significantly higher than Meritage. They're putting out what's closer to a luxury product, but still at that mid-range price point at just below $600,000. I've just learned from the sales consultant that Perry Homes is a woman-owned builder based out of Texas who is making their way in Florida, and they're kicking out a ton of incentives, and I mean up to $50,000 in flex cash for you to use for down payment, for closing costs, for interest rate buy down, or to even pull it off the purchase price if you end up closing with a Perry Homes new build. Now, I didn't forget those amenities I mentioned earlier, so we're gonna drive over to one of them and see exactly what they look like in person. Let's go. All right, y'all, so here we are outside the clubhouse, and behind me is the lap pool, and you can see they've had this turfed. They have cornhole, they have tables and chairs set up, children's playground, pickleball courts, all for your leisure, exclusive to the residents of Magnolia Bay. Inside here, the clubhouse, they have, of course, space for first come, first serve if you wanted to host an event. And of course, they have the community gym, so you wouldn't have to go get a membership. You can work out right here, just outside your doorstep. Now, one thing that I thought was pretty standout compared to some other neighborhoods is this whole entire amenity center is literally posted right at the entrance. Whereas in other communities, you might have to drive quite a bit of ways into the community before you even see the amenity center. Whereas this one is right at the entrance. If you wanted to come home for work, jump right in the pool, you could. Or make your stop at home, stop on back later, it's your choice. Another thing I'm noticing as I continue to walk this neighborhood is it is extremely peaceful down here in Nokomis. You don't have any noise at all. I mean, the homes are beautiful. Like I said earlier, there's a ton of commercial development as well. So just a short drive, you have all your daily essential needs, grocery stores, barber shops, nail salons, etc. Now, we got very lucky to have been able to see two builders today and two very different products and two very different price ranges, but all the more information for you guys to make the most educated and informed decision when it comes to buying new construction. Now, to top that off, I want to let you guys know that I have a guide, A to Z guide on buying new construction, and I'm gonna post the link in the description. It is completely free. It is my free resource to you guys so you guys can make a better decision when purchasing a new construction home. With that being said, I believe I've given you just about everything I can for today's video here in Magnolia Bay in Nokomis, Florida. So I'm gonna wrap up the video. Before I do so, I wanna say one more time that I am a licensed agent in the state of Florida. So if you have real estate goals, questions, or dreams of moving here, especially the Tampa Bay area, I'll be honored to answer any questions you may have. So I'm gonna drop my contact information on screen so you can get in touch, and please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm always here to be a resource for you. If you made it this far in the video, I truly appreciate you. I'm gonna ask that you go down, like, comment, hit that subscribe button because it genuinely helps me continue to create more content like this for you guys. But that is it for today. I'll be seeing you guys real soon. Peace.